in a dreary Yankee prison, where a realm soldier lay. By his side there stood a preacher, ere his soul should pass away. And he faintly whispered, "Parson," as he clutched him by the hand. "Oh, parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland?" Will my soul pass through the Southland, through old Virginia Grand? Will I see those hills of Georgia and the green fields of Alabama? Will I see that little church house where I pledged my heart and hand? Oh, parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland? Was for loving dear old Dixie in this dreary cell I lie. Was for loving dear old Dixie in this northern state I died. Will you see my little daughter? Will you make her understand? Oh, parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland? Oh, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the sun?
Amen. Southland. Will my soul pass through the Southland? Well, I'm not sure about my soul. Hopefully it would. It might have to take a side trip between a couple of northern states. But you know what? Well, I was sending out some invitations to some folks to hopefully join me. Let's see what happens. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Dib Nobar. I'm going to play one more song from the Dixie Jubilee or the Dixie band. They have given me permission to use their music. I got nailed a couple of times. I'm not sure what music they were talking about, but they nailed me for infringements. But I do have the rights to play the music by the Bouguet family. So I'm going to play another song while I send out this live broadcast to some groups. So just give me one moment, folks, and I am going to do my thing here. Okay, here we go.
Finish your gift list
After I
today.
get past
Up to
the
50%
commercial.
off basketball hoops. Up to $300 off golf clubs from Callaway, Taylor.
Okay. The redneck that broke her heart. I want to tell you what. She is too darn pretty. Both of them are twins. So if you talk about the one, you talk about them both, right? Yeah, they're way too pretty to have their heart broken. In fact, right now, guys, you're too late. They're already married. So were some of their brothers. So uh, time passes on for no one, and they are grown up. They are moms, I believe, too. I believe the one that has a very young child. I did send some invites out. The only reason why I'm live now is because the way it looked, normally Jerry of the American Rebellion would be on right now. I didn't see him come on. Um, and I reached out to him and got no response back. So I thought, you know what? I'm not trying to take his place, but I wanted to jump on because there's some things going on in this world that I think needs to be addressed and talked about. And Barbara, David, and Barbara. So it's only two folks right now watching my show, which is great. That's two more than I had 10 minutes ago, right? Um, so, what do we have going on? I was just going through the news feed here, and it appears that the incompetence of the Biden administration. I don't know who's calling shots in that White House. But I don't think it's Biden. I really don't think it's Joe at all. I think Joe is clocked out. He's gone home for the rest of the year, and he is no longer running this country. Apparently, 40 inmates on death row has had their terms commuted to life served, and they are now free individuals. Here's a couple of the ones that the news article felt important enough to bring to the forefront with some more information about who this individual is. Here we go. So the death row inmates who could see their sentences commuted included a man who kidnapped and murdered a 12-year-old girl, two men who kidnapped and murdered 5 immigrants, and a doctor who shot a patient to keep them from testifying against him. These are the people that the leader of our nation is sending home. Now, I don't know how old these guys are right now. I mean, if they're 80s and they're 90s, then okay, they're probably safe to send home. I don't know. But come on, folks. Depending on how old they are, they could go home, wait a few months, maybe not even that long, and go right back to what they were doing that got them to prison to start with. I I really don't know what's going on with that White House, but you know what? January 20th can certainly not come soon enough. Absolutely cannot come soon enough. Folks, what in the hell? Uh, I mean, kidnapping and murder, and they're the ones who were commuted. Couldn't do something more, less aggressive as far as crimes, could we? No. Let's pick the murderers and the rapists and the kidnappers. So apparently, a drone hit a location in Russia called Kazan. Uh, I'm not sure what Kazan is. Um, Kazan almost sounds like that cartoon character, Kazoom. Remember that? Um, Maybe not. You guys are probably too young to remember something like that. Um, let's see. Elon Musk sparks backlash in Germany after calling the chancellor an incompetent fool. Okay, so right now, I don't know if you folks are seeing it. Germany is in an uproar. I'm not sure if it's because of Trump's uh, huge win with the election, but the folks in Germany are saying enough is enough. We want our country back, and they're saying get the hell out of our country to the illegals. So they're out in the German citizens are out in the street demanding that their government kick out the illegals. And you know what? You can't blame them. Since the illegals have come into our country, the crime ratio has gone sky high. The kidnapping and rape of young girls and women have gone sky high. Most recently, an illegal was apprehended finally after he killed at least 5 people in a German city at a Christmas time market. The guy went on a rampage and killed 5 people before coming under arrest by the German police officers. Now, I'm not saying that maybe the police officers respond too damn slowly, or if the people around this guy were incompetent to try and stop this guy. But those folks needed another penny to stop that person from killing all those innocents at the Christmas time market. Let's see. Rubber stamped absolute zealots. GOP senator melts down as Biden breaks Trump record. I guess for the pardons and stuff. These drones, folks, that are flying over our country willy nilly, that is the biggest topic for conversation. And depending on what happens here, if I don't get anyone that comes on board with me to talk, I'll just end this at the 30-minute mark because I don't want to sit here and just talk to myself. But the drones, even the governors of the various states are responding in person when they hear about drones flying over a certain area. This one guy got in his car had his driver take him to where the drones were, and he got some really good videos of the drones. And he said it looked like a jet fighter. The drone was of the design that when it flew away, you could see wings, you could see the cockpit, you could see the tail. He said it looked like a jet fighter, but it was a drone. So these have to be military. They really do. And why the military, our military, is not uh, uh, talking about it or bringing them on board. I don't know. Um, the um, it ticks me off, guys, when we have these things going on, and no one is willing to take responsibility for what they are or who they belong to. You know, if I had a pickup truck flying over my house, I would want to know who in the hell is in control. Who is actually operating that thing? Are they competent to start with? Because they're starting to fly these things down low, and to a point to where you can actually see them. You can actually you can see the engine. Some people are saying uh, you know, just I apologize 1 second, folks. I'm responding to someone here. I know this is rude too.